Today's topic is function operations. So we're still dealing with functions. All we are going to do is basically operations, such as adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. So that's all we're doing, is we're taking two functions and either adding them, subtracting them, multiplying them, or dividing them. So first things first, we have f plus g of x. So what do you think we're going to do to f and g? Well, what's in between them? Add. Let's add them. So we have f, so I'm going to put f right here, so that's 2x minus 1, and then we're going to add it to g, which is 3 minus 5x. And now what we're going to do is combine our like terms. This is the only term that has x squared in it, 2x squared. This is the only term that has x's in it, so minus 5x. We can combine negative 1 plus 3, which makes positive 2. And we can't combine anything else, so that's my answer. Okay, let's see what we're doing over here. We have f minus g of x. So we're going to take f and we're going to subtract it from g. Okay. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. You can just subtract the like terms, or I like to get rid of the parentheses first and then combine my like terms because it's easier. So 2x squared minus 1 is just 2x squared minus 1. Since there's nothing outside, we could just rewrite it. My second parentheses, there's this negative on the outside, so I have to distribute this negative, and I'm going to put a 1 there. Negative 1 times 3, negative 3, negative 1 times negative 5x, positive 5x. Now I'm going to go ahead and combine my like terms. 2x squared, don't have any more x squared, so it's just 2x squared. This is the only term that has x's, so that's just 5x. And then negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. And that's going to be my final answer, because I cannot combine anything else. Okay. Last, number 3. F times g of x. So please notice this is multiplication because it is a colored in dot. So tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, in the next video we will learn about function compositions, and that will be an open dot. So it will be open. This is closed, so that implies multiplication. So what are we doing to f and g? We're multiplying them. So f is 2x squared minus 1, and g is 3 minus 5x. Now what am I going to do? Multiply. And that means I have to distribute twice because I have two terms inside of both parentheses. So I have to distribute twice. So 2x squared times 3, 6x squared. 2x squared times negative 5x, that is negative 10. X squared times x is x to the third, because I have 2 here, 1 there, so that makes 3. So now I'm going to do the next one. Negative 1 times 3, negative 3, negative 1 times negative 5x, positive 5x. Okay, can I combine anything else? Nope, but most of the time they like to write polynomials in order from greatest exponent to least exponent. So the greatest exponent is x to the third, so that's negative 10 x to the third, and then 6x squared comes next, and then 5x, and then minus 3. So this is the better answer. If you leave your answer just like that, that's okay too. I probably will not take off any points for that. Okay, so in the next example, we have f divided by g. We are dividing. So let's go ahead and divide them. So we have 2x squared minus 1 divided by 3 minus 5x. Okay, can I simplify this any? Well, let's look. This has an x, this doesn't. So these are the only terms that have x's in. Since not everything has x's, I cannot divide by x, and all of these numbers have nothing in common. I can't divide this number and this number by the same number by a whole number, so that is it. So I'm going to leave my answer just like that. Okay, and that's it. Please make sure you took notes as you're watching this video because you will submit them in the next assignment.